Things could be better. They always could be better. And they always could be worse. That's all based on your tolerance. If you have high frustration tolerance or low frustration tolerance. Smokey Robinson's mother used to tell her son when he was young, "Son, from the day you were born till you ride in the hearse, there's nothing so bad that it couldn't be worse." She actually said that to him. Life is just like that sometimes. Sometimes things are bad, sometimes things are good. Some things could be a lot worse than they actually are, and could be a lot better than they actually are. It's about being able to manage the entire situation rather than parts of it. Because life is a situation that we are in. Every single day we are in a situation of life. Okay? We're dealing with it on a daily basis. And it's forever changing fluid attributes that it has. Some people are reluctant to accept the reality because they believe that acceptance means resignation. So common. We go into a situation, or we find ourselves in a situation, and we feel that if we accept the situation, we have resigned. You haven't had justice or fairness delivered in the way that we believe it should be administered. Acknowledging that an event, normally a negative event, okay, has occurred. This is a part of acceptance. So acknowledging that the event has actually taken place. Okay, so acknowledge. Then noting that you cannot change these past conditions. Acknowledgement is the opposite to denial. Denial is pretending it hasn't taken place, acting as though it hasn't, believing that it shouldn't have. Okay, so acknowledging that it's taken place, very important. Then evaluating that the event was bad. Okay, it was bad. It was not good. It didn't leave you feeling all soft and cuddly and warm on the inside. Then recognising that all the conditions were in place that led to the event occurring. Okay, so you just recognise, oh, this happened, that happened, this happened. Aha, I see. But that you may be able to change the conditions that currently exist, and if you can, striving determinedly to do so. Resignation means that you do nothing to try and change what currently exists. And by changing what currently exists, I'm not talking about changing people or demanding that they change or demanding that the conditions of the situation change. This is about yourself, and it's about changing that demand to a preference. Because when you are demanding in a situation where change is inevitable, you will be disturbed if you do not flow with the change that is happening. Tolerance is something we use in society to tolerate things that we don't like, and that's really what it is about. How can you tolerate? It's like tolerating a queue at the checkout that's really long and the cashier is really, really slow and you really have to hurry up because you've got someone waiting for you. That tolerance. Are you going to allow your frustrations to get the better of you and start, fussing and fighting? Or are you going to tolerate it because you get something at the end of it? You get the products that you want to purchase and you manage yourself in the queue for that duration. Now, it's not everything that we want to tolerate or we choose to tolerate or is worth tolerating. Now, there may be a bad situation, not awful, not 100% plus bad, just a bad situation that you don't enjoy and you don't like. Is it healthy that you tolerate the situation? Okay, it might be healthy that you tolerate the situation and it might not be. For example, you go to work every day. There might be a management person who you find you have a problem with and you're tolerating him or her because you go to work and you like your job. So it's healthy for you to tolerate that situation because it's only short-lived. However, if you are working in a job which you hate and you hate everybody and the management is giving you a major problem and you're tolerating this because you get paid at the end of the day, it's not healthy. It's because there's no aspects of what you're doing which you enjoy or which you are receiving some goodness from and allowing yourself to be the person you are. It might be that you tolerate situations where you are presented with family problems of any type. However, on the whole, you ultimately love your family and you enjoy being with them, so you tolerate the discomfort, okay? Because there's a bigger picture in store and you want to achieve that. However, if you find yourself going towards your family events and you have anxiety, stress, depression, anger, all kinds of frustration, and when you go there from the moment you walk through the door to the very end, you have just been in a state of panic and stress, it's not worth tolerating. You have to decide on how bad the situation is and what the conditions were that led to the situation unfolding. And if you want to tolerate what's happening because it means more to you than it does not, if you discover that what you are tolerating has no support or beneficial factor for your ongoing life, does not help you, increases your unhealthy negative emotion, and there is no light at the end of the tunnel, then there is no point. Okay? Whatever you are tolerating, there must be some positive goal at the end of it, some healthy goal at the end of it. Otherwise, you're just tolerating for tolerating's sake. All right? So ask yourself this question when the next time you find yourself in a situation or event or with a person and things get messy or hairy. Is it worth me tolerating this? And that's it. Is it worth you tolerating it? What benefit do you get out of it? Is there some extra love? Is there some extra understanding? Is there some unity? Is there some togetherness? Is there some companions? Is there an end result? Is it worth it? Thank you for watching.